it to remain a mystery forever, did you? Rihanna might not be there in real life, but it is as it was in my memory.
Memories slip away.
Well, I have my photographs and I have Jimmy Dean. They won't let me forget.
You leave her alone. You hear? Communist.
You tell him, Mother. You tell him I have nothing to hide.
So long as you know it, there's no need to have to convince anybody else.
You mean as long as you forced yourself to believe it's true?
I believe in God and His Son, the Holy Bible and its teachings. And I believe in Sidney and the joy and happiness he brought into my life. Those beliefs are all that I have. They are my life. And the truth is my belief in them.
You bailed outside on the curb from when you wanted it. And I brought along a bottle of bourbon for the hardcore drinkers.
On the curb. You can't leave it sitting out there on the curb. Bring it on inside and put it there behind the counter.
Oh, I don't believe it. Well, the devil's done won you over, Juanita.
And once you've done that, be sure you close the door and pull down the shade.
Well, suffocate for Christ's sake.
Somebody from my prayer club may drive by.
Well, just because they don't drink behind closed doors don't mean we have to.
Did you see Jimmy Dean out there?
Oh, Luke said another come back to the train side.
Something terrible's happened to him, Juanita. I just know that it has.
I'll go on over to the tracks and see if I can round him on up. You just calm yourself down and try to have a good time.
I believe I'll have some of that bourbon now, if you don't mind.
You're dead wrong about Sidney. He was very upset about what he had to do. It hurt him up until the day he died of a heart attack.
Okay. I'm very curious about this thing you had done. I mean, what exactly is it that they do? Is it just plastic parts they glue all over your body, or what?
It's a psychological process. Something you couldn't possibly understand. Is there anything I can mix this with?
Toilet water.
I'll drink it straight.
I spent so much time changing and rechanging on this whole party.
What the hell happened to that fancy party dress you drug all the way here?
I prefer wearing this one after all because it's more comfortable.
Talk about your weirdos.
I told you she'd make fun of her.
I propose a toast. Everybody got a drink? Stella and Sissy are taken care of. And Louise?
Oh, no, not me. I don't drink it. Might have bad influence on the baby.
Ain't she a dip, though? Christ, I wonder why the hell she bothers to get up in the morning.
I'll have one.
One beer for the little lady with the radiant glow.
Mona?
A little pick-me-up to help refresh your memory.
A Coca-Cola will suit me just fine.
This operation you had done, did it hurt?
Not until years later. I had a delayed reaction.
You mean you regret it?
Only when I think about it.
Well, can you know,
Have sex? Can I have on occasion.
me too. Any occasion I can. Guess who's going to make a big comeback? The queen of Dixie Roller Ring. What do you think about that? Sissy, at your age? Well, what the hell's the matter with my age? Still bouncy as it ever was.
Ooh, I feel they could be just jello for all we know.
You stay away from my boobs, perverts. What are you going to do? Join up with one of them roller derbies? No, the escapades. The escapades? Well, sheep will fall flat on your ass roller skating on ice.
Fancy costumes with all them sparkles and feathers all over them.
You better believe it, little mama.
Since you've always been such a damn panic.
Military class.
Is everyone ready for this toast? As Vice President of the Disciples of James Dean, I am still Vice President. I mean, I haven't been blackballed since I've been deported.
Oh, hell, who cares? I want a drink.
To James Dean, long live the dead.
Long live the dead. Hell, that's a good one. meeting, ain't we?
In a minute, Stella. Sissy, Joe, Stella and Louisa here. We're gonna have a meeting.
Does everyone remember the ritual of the meeting?
Oh, I do. I have all the minutes in my notebook. Sissy has Juanita gone.
She left for her prayer club meeting about 15 minutes ago. I'm gonna put these beers on the car size in case anybody wants one.
Mona, what do you think?
Make it work, Mona. I know we can.
I think we should call this meeting to order.
What do you say, Mona?
All right, I'll participate.
Yahoo! This is gonna be a goddamn hit! Hey, I want to wear my club jacket.
Me too. Juanita, where's yours? At home. My bus was late getting in. I didn't have time to go pick it up.
I lost mine years ago.
Me too.
Oh, you bet your ass you did, honey.
Now, the song was the first thing. That much I remember. Sissy always led, and the rest of us followed the bouncing boobs.
Would you just keep my boobs out of this?
Oh, hell, that's impossible.
Oh, hey, is this all come showing up?
I guess we're the only ones that care to remember.
Well, I'm here and I want to sing. Okay, everybody gather around and follow the bouncing boobs. The eyes of James are upon us all the live long day. The eyes of James are upon us, you cannot get away. You might think you can escape them from night till early in the morn. The eyes of James are upon us till Gabriel blows his horn.
And Louise, would you please read the minutes of the last meeting? I have to announce, a little embarrassed that the minutes of the last meeting were eaten up by my dog Skip. I remember most of it wanted to speak in.
I thought you said you had them all written down in your notebook.
I had nearly every one of them except the last one. We'll dispense the reading of the minutes of the last meeting on account we haven't got them. But I do have them. I have them up here.
Too bad Skippy didn't eat your head instead.
Stella, May, stop picking on Aunt Louisa. Get serious.
I am serious. She's just so damn dumb, that's all. I can't stand people who are dumb.
Stacey, would you please give the treasurer's report?
We had $18.36, but then we spent $12.13 for these new envelopes for our club jackets. So that left $6 and something that we gave to Mona to lay a full wreath on his grave. So kills, we're broke.
Pictures. Does anybody have any new pictures for our wall?
Mona found her a whole magazine full of them when she was away at college. There's a full-page color one of him with no shirt on. It's just dreamy. Christ, Mona got everyone that was ever taken to him. Oh, go get him, Mona. Doesn't die.
Got a dandy one.
Girls, don't get your fingers all over this because it cost me an arm and a leg on the black market. This is going to knock your eyeballs right out of their sockets. Ta-da! The real James Dean stands up. My God, would you look at the size of that thing? Oh, ain't that the sexiest thing you ever seen?
That's disgusting.
You didn't think so at one time, Mona.
That's not James Dean.
Oh, it's showing her my Aunt Sally.
He would allow himself to be photographed like that.
Is that a tree branch in his hand or what? Oh, Ella, you've got 6 kids. No wonder you're holding on to his memory with a monument like that.
Stop all this filthy talk. That's not James Dean.
Oh, Mona dear, are you sure? Look closer. It was dark that night. You could be mistaken.
Stop it.
Oh, hey, give me that piece. Maybe I can piece them back together. Aw, shit.
Mona, why don't you tell us that lovely story of how you were chosen to be the Virgin Mona of the Texas Testament?
Oh, please, Mona, tell us about that time Ma Frank being on that movie set with us, please.
I wouldn't be a meeting without that story. Yeah, Mona, come on.
I'm concerned about Jimmy Dean.
Oh, you just want to be big, that's all.
Well, you all remember how everybody was buzzing when it came came on the radio, there were looking for people to be in that picture.
I was so jealous for you getting to go, I could have just spit.
Christ, if I'd seen that picture then instead of now, I would have told Lester T to stick his driving picture show up his nose. Would have crawled him off on my hands and knees.
Come on back over here and tell us again how it happened.
Please, Mama, I'd just love to hear it again. Please. You mean it? Well, all right. Well, it was like a regular parade. I mean, people from all over these parts was headed to Martha, bumper to bumper, just to be in that movie. Joe borrowed his...
That's okay, Mona. It was his then.
Joe borrowed his mama's Buick, and right after work, we set out laughing and giggling and driving off into the sunset like it was the end of some movie. It's just the beginning. That was the funny part. We were playing the end like it was the beginning. I pretended I was Natalie Wood, and Joe...
I was James Dean, pretending I wasn't Joseph Quatley.
Only 4,000 people in that small town when we arrived. All the rooms at the Paisano Hotel were all taken. So Joe and I had to sleep in the back of the Buick along the side of the road.
No little town, a better place.
Be quiet.
Next morning, after I got washed in the sink at the gas station across the street, nearly rubbing off my skin with a Baraxo and paper towels, I was sitting in the back of the Buick pouring lilac perfume all over everything to get rid of the smell of the Baraxo. And I looked up, and I saw him coming right towards me.
I need me another drink before I faint.
Give me the first bit too, we'll just tell.
He stopped right next to the car and started looking in his pockets. His cigarette dangling out the corner of his mouth. So I took the chance that it was a match that he was looking for. I leaned out the window and I said, I've got a match if that's what you've been needing. And he sort of smiled at me, took the matches, just like he'd been living in Texas all his life. I kept those matches for the longest time. And I sold them to a woman in California. $300 to get money to buy braces for Jimmy Dean's teeth.
I found a cigarette on the side of the road. It's a Chesterfield, the same brand that he smokes.
Oh yeah, him and 8 million other people too.
Hush up, Joe.
Well, I was there too, you know.
As he lit the cigarette, I looked into his deep, set, dark blue eyes. And I could see myself as clear as if I was looking in a mirror. At that very moment, I knew something was going to happen to me that was going to change my whole entire life. This reminds me of a movie I saw once. Later on, when we were at the place where they picked all the people, and they chose me out of all those hundreds of people, then I knew for certain.
They said I didn't look like Texas enough. What the hell does Texas look like anyhow?
They were looking for types, Joe. You just weren't the right type, that's all.
You know, I look for you every time I see that movie on TV, and I never see you.
Oh, Elizabeth, Taylor's head keeps getting in my way. But I'm there, right behind her left ear. You know, in that scene where she first arrives from her father's plantation in Virginia, and she gets all hot and faint, and she goes to grab onto the mesquite branch for support. Well, right as the camera comes right in close, you can see me there, right behind her left ear. Oh, it was fussing over me. I was such a celebrity.
Mona, you sound like you was the only one there. There were so many people, I could hardly even find you.
If you don't want to listen, Joe, you can leave. Later, I was sitting in the back of the Buick thinking how I've been chosen from all them thousands of people. And I was looking out the window at all those millions of stars in the sky, when suddenly one of them burst and exploded and fell to earth, fell behind Riata, behind the front of Riata. I reached over the seat to tell Joe, but he'd gone tramping off somewhere because he was mad because he hadn't been chosen.
I didn't tramp off mad. I just wanted to be alone.
I pulled the blanket up around my shoulders. I started to walk toward that house. I walked past the gate and down the road. So peaceful and quiet. All I could hear was the sound of a faraway train whistle and chugging off into the distance. When I got to the porch, a voice came out of nowhere. Said, "My friends be calling me neighbors, don't you think?" It was him. The moment I heard his voice, I knew it was him. Then he said, "Why are you so unfriendly? Come up on the porch and sit a spell." As I climbed the steps, I reminded him that I was the one that had given him the matches that morning. And he begged again. We spent the whole entire night together until the sun came up over the horizon and made the sky the brightest red I'd ever seen in my life.
Mona, what are you saying?
Later, we walked to the gate together, and he thanked me for spending the night with him. And then we both walked in separate directions.
Mona, no, that's not the way it was, and you know it.
It's not a lie. It's not a dream.
Why are you doing this to me, Mona?
I'm not doing nothing but telling the entire story at last.
It's not the true story.
I'm so happy for you, Mona. We had to leave the next morning because Joe had to get his father's car back. Remember? Then I never saw James Dean again.
Somebody turn on the radio quick. Something's happening over in the southwest.
What is it?
Lightning. I saw lightning. Praise the Lord.
Oh, it's probably just for that.
No, I think I heard thunder too.
Oh, shit, and I just had the car washed too.
What, did you see Jimmy Dean out there?
I couldn't find him no place. Saw that lightning and I rushed straight over back here. Praise the Lord.
This is all your fault. You kept your eyes on him. None of this would have happened.
Ain't nothing happened to him yet. It's the only station that seems to be coming in clear. It's coming closer. Do you hear?
We walked to the gate together, and he thanked me that and spent the night with him. And then we both walked in separate directions.
Mona, no, that's not the way it was, and you know it.
Mama, you never told me this part of the story before. I'm your friend, your best friend, and you never told me.
She never told you, 'cause it's a lie.
It's not a lie, it's the truth.
Well, it must have been a dream then. Oh, it had to be a dream.
It wasn't a dream.
Why are you doing this to me, Mona?
I'm not doing nothing but telling the entire story at last.
It's not the true story.
Well, then what really happened, Joe? Joe, you come back here.
Don't listen to him, sissy. He doesn't know what happened. He wasn't there.
Well, I just can't get over you keeping this a secret from me.
Well, I never thought you'd believe me.
Well, then why does Joe keep saying it's a lie?
'Cause he's jealous. He's jealous because our God called to me.
God.
Why, yes. I read the magazine where James Dean is the God to all teenagers. He's really us, up on that screen, giving us the answers to all our questions. Did you know that?
Mona, that's crazy.
No, it's not. They tell us that there's only one God. Why should we believe them? How do we know he exists? We've never seen him. Have you seen him? I've seen him on the walls of church and in my prayer book. But you've not seen him for real.
Oh, Mona, you stop this craziness.
We know that James Dean exists. He's alive.
Mona, what are you up to?
I'm up to telling the truth. I've got to tell the truth.
Then tell it, damn it!
All right. He made love to me that night, and I can prove it.
You're out of your head. There's no way you can prove such a crazy story like that.
I can. The doctors can. They examined me. They can prove it. His child is in my body. The son of James Dean is in my body.
Oh, no, I don't believe you.
Mona, is it true? Are you really gonna have a baby?
His baby. You believe me, don't you? I believe.
coming straight toward us. He heard my prayers.
Juanita, something terrible's happened to him. He could have just disappeared into nowhere.
Please, God, let me believe in you. I think I'm going to be sick.
Aw, she's drunk for Christ's sake.
Oh, my God. Mona, come out here quick. It's Jimmy Dean.
What is it?
He's driving away in that yellow sports
He
car.
doesn't know how to drive. Jimmy Dean, come back here. Jimmy Dean.
What? I took the keys out of the ignition.
Somebody called the highway patrol. They didn't even stop him before he harms himself.
How did he get that car started?
I could have sworn I took the keys out.
Well, you've been shocked at what that boy can do.
What do you mean? He can't even tie his shoelaces without my help.
Tie his shoes? What the hell are you talking about? Hello, Highway Patrol?
He must have learned how to drive by watching Luke over at the Texaco.
Juanita, I told you. I told you.
Aw, she's sick as a dog. Threw up all over the ladies' room. And all she had was one beer. One beer.
It's a Porsche, a yellow Porsche.
What do you mean by that mysterious remark you made?
You don't pay her no mind. She's drunk. She don't know what she's talking about.
The Crestmont 5 and down, that's right. Thank you. The Highway Patrol's on their way to pick him up. They'll call as soon as they know something. Don't worry. Nothing is going to happen.
I'm worried about him all the time. I can't let him out of my sight. It's not my fault he turned out the way he did. All the doctor said so. It was a shock to his diamond. It shocked my insides and created
A son.
was a moron.
A what?
A moron that I had to hide away from
Mona,
everybody.
you just shut your mouth.
No, that's enough.
Somebody in this town put him up to it.
No.
They're always putting him up to foolish things so they can laugh at him.
Nobody laughed at him, damn it.
Oh, yes, they
So
do.
true.
They laugh at him all the time because they're jealous. Jealous, every one of them.
We interrupt this program to bring you an important announcement. One of Hollywood's brightest young stars was killed this evening along California State Highway 466. A head-on collision took the life of James Dean.
Oh my God, no! Not James Dean, please don't.
What, there's some fun inside that? I was in the world or something. Oh, crap, I'm too scared. Joe, hold my hand. I need someone to hold up to.
Hold my other hand, Mona.
I think we should all kneel down and pray or something, don't you, Mona?
Please, Mona, hold my other hand.
Or light candles. We can light dozens of candles. All of you so pretty, don't you think, Mona?
We're not going to let him die. His son's going to carry on his place.
Mona, don't. It's not his son.
It was James Dean on the porch that night. You'll see. You'll all see. When he's born, he'll look exactly like him. Exactly.
Mona, where are you going?
His hair should be blonde. Blonde like his father's, not brown. Blonde like a dusty sunrise. He tried to tie it on, but it turned green instead.
And Louise, you all right now?
Well, I'm shaking, not bad.
Come sit down right over here.
It wasn't him, Mona.
Mona, I'm sorry. Are they sure?
Please, Mona, tell the truth.
You're positive.
The truth!
Could they suggest therapy? A specialist?
You think they could cut away his sickness like they did yours? Oh, yours is easy to remedy. There's no cure for him. His mind will never mature. He'll never catch up to his body. He'll remain a child all his life.
Oh, just like you want to be, right, Mona?
Sissy, that's enough.
No, it ain't enough. I'm sick of all this crap of hers.
Sissy, what the hell are you up to?
Oh, I ain't up to nothing. It's kind of a strange coincidence, though. Same call, 20 years later, the same night.
You trying to say I left those keys in the car intentionally just for him to find?
I ain't saying nothing.
Well, you sure as hell are insinuating I'm somehow involved in all of this.
Well, ain't you?
That's the reason you came back, isn't it?
Sissy, what the hell are you trying to do?
You wanted me to say it's a lie, that he's not the son of James Dean.
How the hell was I supposed to know he was going to go driving off in my car?
His car, James Dean's car.
My car! Mona, you're not making any sense.
Well, your little trick's not gonna work. He's gonna come back, and Tom, you'll see.
Oh, don't be too positive. What's that saying you're always rattling off, Juanita? God works in mysterious ways.
But you try to go blame any of this on God.
Somebody's got to take the blame for it. Joe says it isn't him. I mean her. You say it wasn't God. Well, then who was it? Evan, honey, was it you?
No, there wasn't nobody to blame. Everything's gonna work out just fine. God's watching over him, honey.
Oh, good old God.
Wouldn't hurt you none to say a little prayer, neither.
I ain't praying these days. I give it up for Lent.
Oh? And when did you give it up, Sissy? When Lester T walked out on you?
Sissy, he didn't. Sister, whatever the hell you are, don't you go storming on me, because you don't know nothing.
I know a lot more than you think.
Sissy, did he really? No, he did not. Well, he got himself a job over there in Arabia, or Lebanon, one of them damn places. Wildcat some big oil company. Well, how long's he been gone? 2, 3 years. Well, he misses me like hell, but I can't live over there with all them foreigners. We write all the time, though, sometimes twice a week.
When's he coming back?
Well, when he's damn good and ready. That pastor's making nearly $100 a day over there. Why the hell come back? I told him, don't you worry none about me, I'll keep. It's over there, up yours.
A very believable story, but not very average.
Look, I don't know what you think you know, but you don't know nothing.
I know what he told me.
What's the thing? Well, where'd you hear him? Behind some gravestone somewhere?
Oklahoma City, a couple of years ago.
Oklahoma City. Well, how the hell did you get
It's true.
You prove it.
Sissy, let's just say I know and leave it at that, okay?
Oh, no, I want to hear. I ain't afraid of your lies.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay, I'm wrong. Well, just what the hell were you doing in Oklahoma City anyhow?
Actually, I went there with the intention of seeing you. I heard you were living out there and thought I'd show up on your doorstep and surprise you. But somewhere around the city limits, I lost my courage. Ended up in some downtown bar instead. I had 1 or 2 drinks and was up on this platform, leaning against the jukebox, singing along to some record that was playing. Remember like we used to? The record plays and you move your mouth and pretend you're Edie Gourmet.
Yeah, well, you can move your mouth and pretend all you want, but you don't know crap from Christmas.
We'll see. Anyway, there I was, singing away to myself when I glanced out over the crowd and floating over a cloud of cigarette smoke was his face. A face from the past.